Oh, wow, interesting. Hey, everybody, welcome back to Two Nerds, One Quest. I am your host and DM, JC Dittmer, here with these three nerds because we never get the math right around here. That man sitting below me, pointing at me, surprising me while I'm looking at stuff is one Tom M. Norman in the Father's Day puppy poop shirt.
That is...
Show him the shirt. Show him the shirt. Explain the story.
Very much right. So I hate it when people call themselves dog parents. So Stacy went above and beyond and got me this shirt for Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day. Thanks for picking up our poop and stuff. Love, Brutus and Gus.
Nice.
That's awesome.
And the funny thing is that looks like scaringly enough like my dogs.
Oh, yeah. Almost exactly like your dogs. That other man talking there is one Jeff Munch. Jeff Munch Williams. How you doing this morning, buddy?
Good to be back. Good. Sad missing out last time, but you guys did good.
Munch well, apparently.
You guys did well, yeah.
And last but not least, the latest addition to the show, one Rick Chuck LaFave. Rick Chuck. I still like that. I'm gonna miss that when we go to the main campaign.
It'll just stick the way Kuptas does.
Yeah, exactly. Rick Chuck.
Crixus.
Crixus, yep. Ryan Crixus Kupta. All right, Jeff, you got a recap? Even though, like, you watched us last night.
Yeah, I had to watch last night, and if anyone has any issues with the limerick, it's okay. I finished it about 1:20 last in the morning, so was not
dedication.
Not probably not the best grammatically, but it's a limerick, so it is what it is. So they started off last week investigating the orbs, the elemental orbs. And while doing so, they were able to get special powers for 24 hours. I didn't see any of them use them, so I don't know if they still have them based on the timing or how much time is left. But after that, they decided to head out and get some rest in town, do some healing in town, and came back. So this is actually day 3 of the adventure. They decided then in getting in that lower level, going left from the first room, and they found a fountain of a mermaid that when they got close to it, it sprayed steaming hot water at them. So they decided to avoid that and head north out of that room, but Bob grabbed a handful of coins out of the fountain before leaving. The next room had 6 kobolds who were ready to fight because they heard the commotion in the room next door. Bob was basically a murder machine, still kept Munch alive. Chuck, very tactical and got some key kills. And Munch was just annoyed at the waste of food getting thrown on the floor. The last kobold did give us some info about a kobold boss and a possible dragon that we had already suspected. And after giving us the info, Bob killed it anyway. So we then found some loot, and while searching for loot, I think it was Bob found a smelly hole that seems to link back to the other passageway. So we learned of a kobold. Yeah, we learned of a kobold named Zolgran, who might be the boss of this clan. But we won't shrink from investigating the stink before finding the big bad dragon.
Nice. It's great. It's great that the reach is there because I'm like, where's this last line going? And yep, okay, cool, that works. Some of them are very, very good, and some of them reach a little bit, and they're perfect because they reach.
Yeah.
They're all unique and special in their own way.
Yes, they are all of Jeff's children.
Yes. So I think there was some loot
happy
that.
Father's Day.
Yes, happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all of you, whether your children are hairy or less hairy.
One of mine is very hairy. Like his hair's down to here now, and he's getting facial hair, and it's
I'm glad to say mine aren't that way. So I mean, they do have the hair behind, not so much on the face.
Not so much on the face, but the long hair. Yeah.
I think there was a few items of loot that weren't discussed about taking.
Okay.
Because I think someone had to take the healing potion.
Yep.
There was
It
a
was a
fine silk cloth, a painting, and a decanter of wine that, if no one takes, one should take just to have them.
Good.
Just to carry them, probably.
I'm pretty sure Bob would probably take the wine.
Okay.
Okay. And then the healing potion. I don't know who
Wait.
wanted that. I think I believe it was Chuck already has a healing potion, so someone else should take it. Maybe it was said.
Was
There
it
were two
or
or
one?
It was one.
One?
There was
One.
two, and we said Munch and Bob.
Yeah.
There was one. There were two of the oil bombs. One of the healing potions.
Oh, okay. I got the oil bombs.
Give it to Bob.
Yeah, if I said two healing potions, I was mistaken.
Bob can take it.
It's right.
You asked me to remember a week ago. That's a long time.
Yeah. That's
I only have to remember it from less than 24 hours ago. All right, I'll give Bob the healing potion
okay.
and the one decanter of old wine, stale wine. It was something.
Stale wine. Yeah. All right. So you're in the room. Where would you like to go?
I'm assuming that's a minor healing potion.
It's a healing
If
potion.
it doesn't say, then it's the small one.
It is.
I think
Don't
in
work on small children.
this adventure, I think they're simplifying some of the things by not calling out
Yeah. Well,
specific.
it's healing potion. And then there's a healing potion 2 and a healing potion 3. It's a healing potion. The levels aren't major, minor, stuff like that.
That's funny because
to my
it
understanding.
is in Wanderer's Guide.
Is it? Oh, okay. So yeah, it would be minor. And maybe it is in the full game, and that's, like Jeff said, they're simplifying for starters.
Yeah, because I know even like some of the effects that they're putting on us, it's like, well, that's just sickened, but they don't
Yep.
call it sickened.
Exactly. So yeah, it is a minor, so 1d8 when you drink it. All right. So you have a stinky hole in the wall here.
And that was in the middle of the 3 bedrooms, right?
Holy cow!
Wow,
Yes.
bless you.
Are your
Yep.
ears still on your head? Holy hell!
Yeah, that snuck up on me.
But that hole wasn't big enough for us to go through. We got to go north, I think.
It's not big enough for you to go through, but you could actually probably work at taking the chipping.
We
the
can
rock
make the
away.
hole
It's
hole
piled
bigger.
rock. Yeah, you could make the hole bigger to fit through.
That's all you, Munch. You're the rock. You got the pick, and you're the rocksmith.
Yeah.
So.
I got the pick, and I got what is it? Mining lore. So sure, I'll go to town at it.
I'm gonna go to town at it and pick away at it.
I will pick that hole.
Yeah, buddy. I'm not gonna make you roll or anything because it's just a matter of time. Like
Yeah.
I can make if I have you swing and you fail, then you just swing again. So over the
Yeah.
course of the next 10-15 minutes, you pull down
Okay.
this
Can
wall.
during that 10 minutes, can Lady Syl refocus? I think she used her moonbeam focus spell, and I think
how
refocus
that
is 10
works?
minutes. That's I think the only thing I
Yep.
really looked up last night. So
Okay, yeah, that makes
just
sense.
to make sure.
That makes sense. I still need to read. There's so many things in Pathfinder. I was reading today about the observed states again, and it's hidden, observed, hidden, and undetected are the 3 states of being hidden. And in order to sneak up on someone, you actually need to hide first, and then sneak. And they're separate checks. I had to look that up for specifically this. I didn't know if you guys were going in here hiding or what.
Yeah. Well, we're definitely
we didn't
making
hide.
plenty of noise. So
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no hiding involved.
Let's take this away. All right. So
all right. There's a
this is
passage, right?
there. Yep. And you can see where the water connected to it from the south as well. as you come around this corner, you would realize that. Right there, Munch, when you get in there.
Yep, I assume Bob's probably up there too, somewhere.
Yep, you see these guys. Now, Bob and Munch, actually, I'll have you all do it right now. I need a Constitution saving throw from the three of you as the stench hits you full force as you come around into the main area of this room.
Fortitude.
Fortitude.
Or fortitude. Yep. Sorry.
Fortitude.
Fortitude.
20.
Pathfinder. Fortitude. Nice.
13.
24.
Yep. Okay, so Bob, we need a roll for Lady Sil then too.
All
It's
right.
really weird that Munch is the one that failed this.
Lady still rolled a 7 plus 4.
Yeah, not enough. Not critically failing though. So you both have a sickened state. You get a -1 status penalty to all your D20 rolls and DCs, including your armor class, until you actually take an action and retch. Basically, stick your finger in your throat and vomit. Or yep, which yeah,
Gross.
Munch. You're probably used to that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just added the second condition because I think it's easier to. It does all of what you said.
Yeah. The stench in this room is like rotten fish mixed with oily sweat. The air is very humid in here. It just makes that stench even harder and like hitting when it hits your nose. It almost feels like you're climbing into a ooze of some sort.
Ugh, I just
way
about
this
retched
room
with that
feels.
description.
This, unlike the other caverns down here, this one actually seems to be natural. It's dotted with limestone, and it's kind of hard to see around everywhere. But in the center of the room, there are 3 reptilian-looking humanoids. They're sitting there, and as you get closer, you get a better look at it. They're fighting over a piece of meat in the middle.
Do we? So they're not kobolds, then I'm assuming.
No, these are not kobolds at all.
Do we as goblin miners recognize these things? Are they like cave lizards of some kind?
Make a recall knowledge check, which is a. I was looking at the skills tables today too. So recall knowledge is a
So,
Arcana. Oh no, I don't recall knowledge. Oh yeah, do I?
I mean, under actions we have recall knowledge, arcana, crafting, lore, medicine, nature, occultism.
Nature. Yep. Recall knowledge, nature.
Okay, so it's just a nature.
Yeah, there are a lot of recall knowledge schools. That's cool.
It's just a nature check then. Oh, I have a -2, so this is gonna be fun. 3
9.
total.
9?
9.
3.
Yeah, you have no idea. Even if you did encounter these, you don't remember it. You probably ran the other way, or someone kept you from going towards them. Just leave alone, they think.
Yes. I was the picker.
Seeing as how you're not sneaking, Bob, you kick a rock and one of their heads turns around, and I'm gonna have you guys roll initiative. And once they see you, so.
My initiative rolls continue to suck.
Oh, yeah.
20.
14.
Nice. 20. Let's make sure I don't do your hit points this time.
Yeah, that would
What was Chuck again?
that would put me down.
6.
Oh, Jesus. Chuck is 6. We
14
got
for
one
Munch.
Lady Sil.
And Lady Sil is a natural 20
Ooh.
plus 6.
Holy heck, lady. Well, start figuring out what she's gonna do as I roll the initiative for the other
Okay.
guys in the room.
You can hold actions, right? Can you hold actions in Pathfinder? I don't remember.
You can delay your turn
You
altogether.
can
can't you?
delay your
That's
turn altogether.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I think there is a hold. There's a ready.
You can
Yeah,
ready
there's a
an
ready
action.
action. It costs 2 actions to ready it, and then I think it uses your reaction. Yeah, so it uses 2 actions and then your reaction. If you're
Or
going
you
to do
can,
that.
or you can hold your turn, and like you can say, I
Yeah.
want to hold my turn until after so and so.
I want to hold my turn.
Turn. Oh shit! Where's my list? First song on the list. Hold my hand.
I feel like lady.
Not the hooter one.
I feel like the lady would probably hold her turn because she's not the tank. She's not the.
Yeah, and she also is behind everyone, and I don't think she's gonna go running up to the front. So
Yeah.
You guys got lucky. Lucky. All right. Let's see their perceptions. So they were almost going second.
Oh.
Now they're going second last.
yay.
Because Chuck sucks at initiative.
I swear, in every fight we've been in, I've been last or close to last in every one of them.
Honestly, it's probably not a bad place to be for Chuck.
Mm-hmm.
True.
All right.
It would be nice with them all like in formation there to throw a fire that hits all of them, but I never.
Oh, no kidding, right? Well, here's the wonderful thing. Is Lady Sill holding her? What are you guys doing?
Yeah, let's just Lady Sill will pop in when there's room to move up there. So probably after Munch.
Okay. So she's going to hold till the end. Well, she can move through all those spaces.
Yeah, but she wouldn't.
You move.
She wouldn't.
Okay.
She wouldn't go take the lead if all of a sudden everybody else, fur on their backs are bristling. She's not going to go see what it is.
So she's going to hold till
Yeah.
after lunch. All right.
So let her
You're
bodyguard.
one of those hairy kids.
Yeah.
Well played, sir. All right.
All right, Bob.
Oh yeah, we don't have
is-
Ryan for the show titles, so somebody's gotta.
Well, say that title again.
back it up.
What was it? What was the title?
Rick, what was it?
Oh, I said Munch was one of the hairy kids.
Yeah.
One of the hairy kids. That's right. Yep.
Yeah, we're probably all Lady Frost's hairy kids.
That the hairy kids would be fine. That references both pre-show talk and.
Wow.
I have several titles in already based on.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
No, we're set.
So Bob. your
Bob
turn.
is going to, of course, move. I can. Let me see something else. I think I can intimidate. Am I good at intimidation? Why do I think I'm good at intimidation?
But
I don't know.
demoralizes what you're looking
Demoralize. Yeah, that's what you're looking for.
Demoralize is it an intimidation check?
It.
'Cause intimidation is a
There we go.
skill.
Demoralize. Let's hear. Demoralize. With a sudden shout, a well-timed taunt, or a cutting put down, you can shake an enemy's resolve. Choose a creature within 30 feet of you who you were aware of. Attempt an intimidation check against that target's will DC. If the target does not understand the language you are speaking, you are not speaking a language, or they can't hear you, you take a -4 circumstance penalty to the check. Regardless of your result, the target is temporarily immune to your attempts to demoralize it for 10 minutes.
Okay, I got a question for you, Bob.
Yeah.
Bob.
Yep.
You failed your throw, right? When you walked in the room.
No,
For the
that was
smell.
Munch and
Oh.
Sill.
Munch and Cell. Okay. So yeah, okay. The Lady Soul's first action needs to be to retch. Just remember that.
Okay.
Yeah. So Bob is going to run. My first action is going to be to run towards A.
Okay.
And as I'm running towards A, I'm going to demoralize.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll. And I'm assuming they do not speak common or whatever the hell language I speak.
Do they? That's an interesting question. Let me view one. see. Languages. Yeah, they don't speak common. That's interesting. So,
Intimidation check. Intimidation is. So many things open right now. There you go. There's intimidation.
I'm trying to put A, B, and C on the on the 3 in the combat tracker. I'm like, oh crap, I forgot to label them.
Oh, 12.
12. What is that? That's against their. Oh, they got a save against that.
That's against their. I have to close their windows.
I apologize. I'm doing things I'm not listening.
I don't think it's a save. I think it's their
Intimidation check against the target's will DC.
Their will DC.
Will DC. That's what it's called.
All right. And their will DC is 10 plus whatever their. Yeah, 10 plus their
Wisdom.
bonus, their save bonus, right? Is that how that works?
I think so.
I think that is.
Well,
Defenses.
is wisdom
Yes.
modifier, proficiency bonus.
And yep, I got it. So what you said, 12?
Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of looks at you like, huh? And the one you running up, he's forgotten about his meat. So.
So it's like the dog turns his head to the side. Huh? Huh?
Exactly.
So
it was basically Bob pulled the Han Solo, went running in, and then came around the corner and went, oh shit!
Yes.
Turned it around.
Yep. That is literally it. Minus the turning around. I am going to swing my short sword.
You are actually going to shoot. Yes.
Actually,
Short sword. He is flat-footed, by the way.
here's a question.
It's crouched on the ground.
If I shield bash, if I run and shield bash, could I roll a strength versus their strength to see if I can fling him? To see if I can knock him
Shield
down?
Bash,
Yeah.
Shield bash actually, or do you want to shove? There is a shove action, I think.
No, a shield bash is an actual attack for me.
Okay, read shield bash then.
A shield bash is a maneuver in which you thrust your swing shield to hit your foe with an impromptu attack.
So shield bash is just a bludgeoning attack, and then shield
Yeah.
spikes is a piercing attack, which
Yep.
is probably
And-
better damage.
And I
It
thought there
is.
was something that actually shoves them back.
There's a
Um,
feat.
But I don't. I think yeah, there's a feat or something that you get that shoves them back. So if you
Um,
wanted to shove, you could shove them.
there's an
and you
action
wanted to
for
go
shoving.
and- Yeah.
I wanted to do
into the
damage.
other ones?
I thought it would be kind of fun to run up to him
Well,
and just
it's-
basically Terry Tate linebacker.
I mean, you could Terry Tate linebacker probably the three of them if you're successful. I mean, they're already flat-footed for you, so.
So shove one and do the other two?
That's what I was thinking. You may knock them
So-
out prone.
But if you're doing that, you're not dealing damage probably.
That's fine. I'll do that.
Exactly.
I'm gonna knock
You'll
them
do
out.
that.
I'll do that.
They're already on their knees, so they're already prone.
Well,
technically.
they're crouched. They're
crouched.
like Gollum crouched over this piece of meat. That's not even that. So like shoving them, I'm even gonna give them a negative on their circumstance bonus. They're flat-footed. So shoving them is. I don't have that.
Push an opponent to attempt to athletics check against your opponent's fortitude. So I have to do athletics. They have to do fortitude.
Okay, against their fortitude save. Okay. Go athletics. You needed 18.
Damn it. 12.
12. You run up and you push him, and because he's squatted, and he turned around, you yelled at him as you were coming up. He squatted, and he just kind of put his shoulder into it, and it was a lot like Ernan hitting a certain set of shuttered windows. I'm not going to have you fall over, but yeah, you hit solid, and the two of you, it was literally like linemen hitting each other and holding.
This
the
was-
Rams on the mountaintop.
This was a very productive turn. And I will say, go.
All right, Munch. It's your
All
turn.
right. I'm trying to see. Munch is definitely going to retch, and then rage,
Yeah.
and then move 25 feet which just gets him in the. So I was hoping you weren't going to push him because 25 feet just gets me there. I think.
Raging is an action.
Raging is an action. Retching, I assume, is an action.
Action. Yep. And
So that goes
would be your
away.
turn.
And moving, yeah. So that's all three. That probably wasn't the smartest. But...
Isn't affected. Okay, so you saved on the ones that saved on the stench effect. You're unaffected by it for a minute. So at round 10, we'll have to, if we get there, we'll have to re-roll it again. Once you've retched and you've gotten up near them, Munch, at the end of your turn, you're going to need to save again.
Okay. And that's fortitude?
Yep.
Boom. 20, natural 20 plus 7.
Excellent. So you're safe from it for a minute now.
I am now used to that smell.
All right. I don't know if that's something you want to be used to.
All right. I think Lady Sill would slip in here.
Slip in. She's gonna retch, and then she's gonna slide in.
All right. Yep. So she's okay. So I have to be careful because her spells.
Her spells splash to other people.
No,
Okay.
she. All right. Well, that's not going to work then because she's going to have to move to see. So she's going to retch. Blah. She's going to move up to the edge of the cavern, or edge of the entranceway of that room.
Yep.
And then, so she only has one action left.
Yeah.
And all of the good spells.
Fire
Like
two.
cantrip.
Two. So
Yep.
I don't know that I want to have her use.
Simple cantrip that. Is
She has a
CP or
crossbow.
fringe
Let's assume
Oh,
she's
that's-
going to use the
yeah,
crossbow then.
That'll work.
So it's plus 4.
Plus 4.
So
When you shoot,
the closest one.
Your AC is flat. They have a bonus from being behind your friends, but a drawback from being flat-footed. So.
Okay.
Straight roll.
Well,
they're
it
at-
is not going to matter because Ryan's dice rolled a 3 plus 4 is 7. And I'm saying Ryan's dice so that it's not mine.
It's
Are
very
you
nice
even
of him.
going as far as changing the colors of them while you're rolling?
No.
It's very nice of him
I
to let you
should-
use
I
his
should,
digital
but-
dice.
Yes.
Yeah, so that was a miss.
Mm. All right,
And Syl is done.
that is Lady Syl's turn. Okay. A is going to grab his weapon from the ground, stand upright.
it's 2.
That's 2, and then he's going
And
to.
Bob gets an AO if they stand up.
Oh, if they
Holy
stand?
cow.
Does Bob
that's-
have the?
Yeah,
Bob's a fighter. He automatically gets AOs.
Bob's the
Oh,
one.
nice. All right, Bob's the one we want. Okay, Bob, swing. Swing,
I
Bob,
was the-
swing,
I
bobber,
was
bobber,
the
bobber.
chosen one.
You were supposed to unite.
18
18 does hit him. As he
for
stands
8
up.
piercing.
8 piercing. Hell
Oh,
yeah.
buddy.
Let's see. No resistances here at all that I see. Nope, nothing. Okay, cool. Oh, no, I got it. No, that's not. I forget. I'm not putting in the damage that's being dealt. I'm adjusting the HP. He's not at 8 hit points. All right, he stands up. So that's 2 of his actions. His third action is going to be to strike at you with a club. His club that he picked up off the ground. So that club strike, Bob, is a... Ooh, ouch. 26 to hit.
Yeah, that's going to hit me.
Yeah. Actually, it's a 27 to hit.
Still hits.
Sorry.
You're lucky
Is
that
it
wasn't me.
greater than 10
Nope.
for over your AC? No. Okay. D6 plus 4, 7 bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
B is going to move around to Munch.
Hello.
So that's one action. Second action's to strike. Munch. That's a critical fail. That is a nat 1. So that is a
Nice.
10. Oh, he's got to stand up. So that's one action. Well, pick up his weapon, stand up, move. So that's his entire turn. This action is his final action. Sorry. Got to make sure I use the actions to do what they're doing. It was a nat 1. It is a 10 to hit.
Wouldn't matter. He wouldn't get an attack. Pick up his weapon, stand up, move. He's done.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
That's why he critically failed.
Yeah, exactly.
He wasn't
The dice-
supposed to be doing that
the
in the
dice
first.
stopped. Yep. So I don't need my dice anymore for this turn because this guy's gonna pick up his weapon and move. See, he was right there. 5, 10, 15, 20. He's gonna get around behind me.
Is that rock there? Is that something he could walk over, or would he have
Oh
to go
shit!
around?
No, you're right. You're right. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. Goes here. 5, 10.
Terrain
15,
sucks.
20, 25. Yes. he squeezes through that area as the last bit of his movement. All right, Chuck, it is your go, sir. This guy's trying to flank around to find his buddies or help his buddies out.
Hold on a second. Am I in range from here, or do I have to move? Nope, I can hit him.
Did you fail your? No, you.
No, I did not.
It was. So Lady Sill's the only one we got to worry about right now until like round 10.
Did she do her fortitude check again?
Oh yeah, she gets the fortitude check at the end. Oh no, she retched. But oh yes, you guys have to fortitude check.
Is it within so many feet, or is that every turn, or?
Within so many feet.
Okay.
It's when you first enter the room, and then it's if you're within 30 feet of them.
Yeah, she's within 30 feet.
Yeah.
Dice roller. Gotta remember what it is. +4.
Big one. Big one. Come on, big one.
Boom. Another 7.
Yeah.
She's good at rolling 7s.
Yep.
Take that
Hey,
roll to
that's-
Vegas.
I was gonna say that's valuable for some things. Ooh,
You good?
got a frog in my throat.
Mm.
That guy you can't see because of the terrain. So
Yep,
Yeah.
I know. If I move here, can I see him?
sure. You can see him. He will probably have a circumstance bonus. If you stepped there, yes, then you're fully inside of him.
It's closer than I want to
Do you
be.
want to move there, or do you want to stay back in the one and take him?
Fine, I will move here.
Okay.
Fine.
I'm not gonna lie, John. It sounded like you said inside of him.
Inside of
So then
him.
the question is,
In
do I
sight
want-
of him. Inside.
I do. If I do that, then
That's another song.
I'm just gonna try to throw an acid flask at him.
All right. Acid
I'm
flask away.
I'm going to re-roll that using my 1 hero point for the day.
All right. Keep in mind, if you do fall to 0 hit, or if you do like die, you can spend all your hero points, but you need at least 1 to just be stable at 0.
Oh well.
Just saying.
Again.
The way Bob and Munch are taking damage, we're probably gonna sleep one more time.
It was not better. 12.
12? 12 does not hit.
So I lose one of my acid.
Does
So-
that like splash on a wall or something?
Hold on a second.
I'm gonna say sure.
Now I gotta look something up real quick. Darn it. I forget how these.
I'm gonna have it splashy somewhere.
Splash, splash, splash.
Acid splash.
Right, this isn't telling me the way it's supposed to.
Oh, hey.
It does do splash damage.
You got what?
It does do splash damage, yes.
You do splash damage. Do.
So it'd do 1 acid splash damage if it is considered to have splashed him.
Okay, yeah, I would say sure. On that rock next to him, on the stalag.
I'll have to
Flank
check the rule
next to him.
specifically. I think there's a rule for a failure that if splash is effects or not, I'll find it.
I
wanna hold it
like
up,
that. I like that idea. We'll do 1 damage to C for your acid,
Okay.
and you can look up that roll until between now and your next turn.
And Chuck will move again.
Move back. All right.
Chuck is not a hero.
No. Nope. Chuck is not a hero. All right, Bob. Speaking of heroes,
All right, genius, or not genius, John, did you say
Yes.
that we still have those orb effects?
yes,
Okay,
absolutely.
so one was flying, right? What was the other one?
One was
It was
flying,
+2 damage. All
the earth.
melee strikes +2 damage for 1 turn.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to, do I have to decide it before my turn, or can I decide it if I hit?
If a hero spends an action to call upon the earth,
Okay.
so it costs an action to do it. You got to spend an action. So until you spend the action, you don't get it.
Now seems like a great time.
Call upon the earth. Earth, I am calling upon you. Heed my earthy calling.
Hi,
Hello,
Earth,
this
you
is
here?
Earth.
It's me, Bob.
Both of you.
Same damn joke. Hi, Earth, are you there? It's me, Margaret.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's me, Bob.
Fool you, that was my voicemail.
Yeah. All right. On that note, I'm going to short sword.
You called on the Earth, yes. with
I
the
called
first action?
upon the earth. Yep.
John, this
called
one's
back.
for you. You call him on a landline.
Take another hero point, Jeff. That
Yes.
was good.
Yes.
A
I live for that.
landline. That is perfect. On a side note, I just added "Hello" by Adele. My music playlist. All right, Bob, swing away, sir. Swing away.
Writing in
I'm
titles.
assuming you're swinging an A. I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'm swinging at A. I got a 27.
Oh, that is a critical success, sir.
Mm.
For 16 piercing plus. So is it +2? Would it be +4 then?
Well,
Is the earth bonus
to
double?
calculate your damage as you would calculate your damage if you didn't crit.
Okay, so
Add
it would be
everything
+4.
up,
So
all your bonuses, and double it.
so 16 piercing and 4 earth damage.
So a total of 20 damage. How does he die?
Nice.
So I called upon the earth. I
Yes.
stab him straight right through the stomach, and because I'm playing Diablo 4 now, they have the earth. They have that earth thing where it like slams up. Nope, the earth actually comes in like tidal waves, like slams. Like
Yes.
yeah, that's what I do. So I do that, and I called upon the earth, and the earth answered by basically sandwiching him between 2 giant earth mounds.
It is a really cool effect because you stab him right in the gut, and the earth comes up and slams shut, and you draw your sword away, and it's like cleans all the blood right off the sword as you pull it out of the earth, and the earth just kind of falls, and there's not even a body there
And
anymore.
it even sharpened my sword because of the stones.
Nice.
Yeah, look at that.
It's like one of those
Explains
magic sharpeners that's like,
Yeah, exactly.
all right. And then I will turn and strike at, is that B?
Yes, that is the
So,
second action or second strike.
a
Dirty
lot
tw-
harder to crit on this one.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Excellent. That hits. What's
And
your
that will-
damages?
Oh, nope. That'll be for 9 9 damage.
9 damage.
7 piercing and 2 earth.
Nice. Nice. Love it. Love it. Love
Now
it.
I'm
love it.
rolling.
Bob is a wrecking machine. Are you sure you don't want to play Bob?
Yeah, right.
Doing really well with him. Actually, though, having a caster that rolls that well would be pretty damn cool too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So apparently Pathfinder agrees with Lauren.
That's because I haven't tried to do stupid shit like jump through a window yet.
You have short-term memory loss or something?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
You forget the first turn of this combat already.
Yeah.
Come on, shit is
Do you
yours.
attack twice, Norm? You got anything else to do?
No, because I had to use
had
an
to call
action
him.
to call upon the
Oh, you
earth.
use the thing. Okay. So, action.
That was a good turn. Extra damages, both hits. Fantastic
Well,
turn.
I think Munch is
Well
going to
played.
see what Bob did and follow suit and call on the earth. And, you know, just get.
Oh, that's how that works.
It's like, oh. It's like, wait, what's that sound? Is that a busy signal? All right. I will then attack. I'm killing you. Okay, so this is a great pick. Attack is +7. Okay. It would only be a 10, so I'm gonna go ahead and use, since now I have 2. I earned my hero point. I'm gonna spend it and re-roll that. Okay, it's a 13.
A 13, that misses.
It misses. Okay. Second
misses.
attack with the penalty is only a 10. Yeah,
That
very
misses as well.
distracted by Bob being a killing machine, apparently. So that was my turn.
All right, that moves us to Lady Sil,
That's
who has
true.
straight vision at C.
She does
and
not like.
She needs to step forward to hit B, but before she does anything, she needs to retch.
Oh yeah. Okay, so she'll retch and just cast spell. So what is better?
Frost.
I'm looking. I see Divine Lance would be 1d4 +3, and what's the other one? Chill Touch. Also 1d4 +3. What is heightened? Is that using?
Heightened moves it up a level, so you end up using a higher spell slot for it.
What does that cost to heighten it?
You need the spell slot.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm not going to heighten
You would
it.
have had to have prepared it in that higher spell slot.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
So I feel like he's done Divine Lance more often, so I'll go ahead and do Divine Lance.
Okay.
So
That
it is.
Divine Lance is a cantrip, isn't it?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. Because that'll be pretty straightforward.
Well, that's cool. I can actually use his buttons, and it goes into my dice roller.
Nice.
So that's a 19 to hit.
Oh, excellent. That does hit.
And it is 6 damage.
Awesome.
And that costs 2 actions and 1 action to retch. So
That'd be her turn.
that'd be her
You get a
turn,
saving
except another fortitude save,
Yeah.
right?
Fortitude save for the stinky.
She's gonna save one of these times, but it's not this
Sure.
time. Critical fail.
I'm gonna say yes. She still has the penalty, but she's gonna involuntarily retch right there with the net one, and then she'll have to retch again.
This time
so.
she retched and pooped.
Oh, that's all we need is Ryan filling more characters' pants in more campaigns.
She
All
gambled
right.
and lost.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
So
She puked so
So
hard
it's
she
B's
pooped herself.
B is in front of you, Munch. Now let me move this over here this way, and then I can pull my dice tray up. That works. Perfect. I can see everyone then. All right. He is got his club out, and he is just swinging away at Munch.
Yeah, he does.
That is a... Where's their thing again? 18 to hit?
That does hit.
That does hit. Oh, ghetto crit on the damage. 10 bludgeoning damage.
I'm glad I had
Ouch.
3 temporary hit points.
Yeah, that hurts. That hurts. Second swing is and I don't think this one's gonna hit, because it's a 10.
No, that misses.
Yeah, he's gonna continue swinging at you because you guys are, he's protecting that meat.
There's a chance.
There's a chance. It's -10 on the third one, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it is a 11.
That'll miss.
All right. C is going to move around behind you, Munch.
Sounds about right.
Yep, making you flat-footed, and is going to swing at you again. That's a 20 on the
A
die.
natural 20.
Natural 20, so it's a 29 to
Ouch.
hit.
Yeah, that's a super crit.
That's a crit. So
Just say a number
Okay.
smaller than 12.
no, sorry, it's
Okay.
20 points of bludgeoning damage. He ghetto
Me
crit
down.
on it.
Me
Ozzy
down.
did not like that.
Um,
He does not.
and then
I'm gonna use my hero point
hero
and
point to
just
go to stable.
go to it's
0.
stable but still on the ground, right? That's how it works.
Yep. You fall. You basically pass out. You're still alive, but you've passed out from the exertion. He turns to Bob and swings his second swing at a -5 would put it at 17. hit.
Miss.
Ooh, he's frustrated that he's gonna swing one more time.
Didn't he move?
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Never mind. He did. You're right. You are right. I am just so in the mode of them panic swinging at you guys. All right, that moves us to Chuck. You saw Munch fall down.
Oh, you're muted?
Oh yeah, you got yourself muted because the dog
It
was.
was Ozzy's fault.
Blame the furry kids. Got it.
It's funny because your mute showed up on my screen in the spot where my mute shows up, and I thought I was muted too.
I'm just gonna take a shot's crossbow.
Okay.
I'll take one action to take the bow out, to have it out. So action to get it, action to shoot it.
This is at C.
9.
Misses. Boo.
Just having no luck.
Pathfinder does not agree with Rick.
I was going to say Munch is getting fired from this excursion.
Let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 20. 10, 15, 20, 25. No.
Storylines are developing in my head about where the TBD expedition may find these characters, and I just had this thought that Munch doesn't make it out, and they'll find Chuck sitting at the bar drinking, mourning his lost friend.
Yeah, I'll move there. Okay.
Cool. You moved there.
Yep.
All right. Back to Bob.
Well, Bob is not happy that Munch has fallen, so he is going to turn and
Quit
swing.
sleeping on the job.
He's going to what?
Quit sleeping on the job.
Yeah, he's going to quit sleeping on the job.
No, he's yelling at Munch for sleeping on the job.
This is what happens when you eat floor food.
You're not wrong.
I'm going to short sword number C, letter C.
Letter C.
Yep.
Number C. The
Son
number
of a bitch, 13.
That misses. Today's episode is brought to you by the number C
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and the letter Bob.
I'm going to swing again. Dirty 20.
All right. Ooh, that's dirty 20. That definitely hits. Yeah, that definitely hits.
And that'll be 5 piercing.
5 piercing damage to C. Yeah, he's bloodied.
I'm going to swing one more time.
Ooh,
Go get him there, Bob.
16?
Just hits him.
Yes.
Oh, that's their AC. 16.
10 piercing.
10 piercing.
I critted on
how
my
does it-
I critted on my damage.
Ghetto crit. Hell yeah. How does he die?
Yes.
Bob's going like, that's like 7, guys. Come on.
I stab him through the neck, turn the blade,
Yep.
and pull it back out.
There's a cry when you stab it through the neck that it kind of goes like, ah, and then when you turn the blade, there's silence as you like sever whatever vocal cord he had or whatever, pull that blade out, and he just collapses.
And that is my turn. Can I use a free action to yell, "That is another notch, gentlemen"?
Oh, for sure. For sure. All right. That moves us to Munch.
I'm gonna just lay there.
Sounds good. Lady Sill.
Well, we know what she's gonna do first.
There is vomit all over her feet.
And then she'll go back to, well, since Munch is laying down, she's got a nice clear shot at this other guy. So,
Oh, yeah. For sure.
Divine
Well,
Lance.
actually, she needs to take a step down 5 feet.
Oh.
So, 5 feet.
If
There
she
is-
does
there
that,
is-
then she.
If she wants a clear shot, otherwise he's going to get a circumstance bonus.
Does
from
she-
You can't use Divine Lance then
Alright.
because use 2 actions.
Oh,
If she-
Wretch and step, and then she needs 2 actions to Divine Lance.
if
Yeah, so
if
she
moves
wouldn't be able to.
down 5 feet. Does that mean she has to roll a saving throw because it's rough, like slippery terrain? Didn't we do that
Yeah,
with
she
the?
threw up like 4 times
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
I think she'll
What's
just
the
she'll take a penalty for line of sight.
All right. Sounds good.
So it's +6 minus, so it's a 16. It would have been a 16, so minus whatever
All right.
your. So
Yeah, it misses.
all right. Well, she's trying to
16 is
distract
right.
him at least. Yeah, she's not gonna move. She's keeping an eye on Munch.
Would have been a reflex save to walk through the vomit. Yes.
Yeah, she's going to wait and move slowly later.
All right.
Bob's got this, right?
So Lady Sill.
So
B
far.
then steps. Actually, B doesn't even need to move. He's not going to move. He's going to swing away because he can reach Bob. So full complement of swings.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have to do a sill check.
Oh yeah. Yep. Do a fortitude save.
Nope.
Nope. Still sitting there vomiting. First one, Bob, was a 25 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
All right. I tried dragging it out into the dice tray like Fantasy Grounds. It doesn't work that way. That is a 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oof. I am not
That-
good.
Next attack is a 23 to hit. That was a 19 on the die.
Yeah,
Oh, Jesus.
I'm down.
10 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah.
I am blinded,
That-
dying, flat-footed, and unconscious. However,
That.
I have my feet,
Oh,
so I
Yes, we did go sleep.
will. Mm-hmm.
yeah. So you can use that again.
Yep. So I will be at.
0 and just
At 1, right?
I'm at.
No,
You remove the dying condition from
no.
both of
His
you.
is orc ferocity.
Mhm.
He's at 1.
Oh, he's at 1? Okay, so
Yeah.
he won't have the dying condition. You shouldn't have it either, Jeff.
No, I know,
prevents
but I
the increase
can't
in
take
the
it off
damage.
because my hit points are at 0.
Oh,
It just
okay.
keeps putting it
That
back
makes
on.
sense.
Yeah, I'm
That's
wounded
fair.
1.
He's going to use 10 feet of movement to there,
Kill him.
and
Is Bob still active?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, as soon as he
Nail.
moves,
yeah.
kill him.
He's not
He
out of
gets
my.
nailed.
He's not out of my range though.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. That's D&D rules.
All he has to do is move. Standing up even counts. Yeah,
Any
any
move
movement.
action.
well, hang on, because if Bob's still standing up, he's going to swing at him again.
Well, that
He's
makes
got
sense.
one more swing. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Because if Bob didn't fall down, he's not moving anywhere. He still has an enemy to hit.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason he was going to move is because I thought Bob was laying down, but Bob didn't.
I'll
hit him,
allow it.
So he's going to swing at Bob one last time. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, so it's a nat 20. It's minus 10.
Which is 10.
What's his bonus?
Which is 10 plus 9, so it's a 19 to hit. Does it hit
Which-
you?
Oh, I can use my reaction
to put your shield out.
to my reactive shield, which gives me my
Okay,
AC
put your-
bonus, which puts me at 20.
So it would be
does
a
not
mess.
hit.
But
But because it's a natural 20, it moves up a level, so it's a hit. So it's just a
And-
normal hit.
you don't
And
even
then-
have to roll. Because he's at 1.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
that one? Down again.
Down again.
God damn it!
Well, down for the first time, technically, because he
Yeah.
never went down the first time.
So
And now he's done. He can't move anywhere now. So now we are at Chuck. Your friends are falling left and right.
it's time to make one, Chuck.
Yeah, right.
Roll
Yeah.
statistical
Right.
averages, right?
Chuck's gonna pop his head out from behind the rock and fire with his crossbow
Yeah, pop
after he
his head
loads
out.
it.
He's gonna pop his head out from behind the rock and just go, "You guys," and then shoot.
Every time.
One action to load it, one action to shoot it.
All right.
And 20, 26.
Yes.
There it is. There it is.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, well, I only do 1d8 and I have no bonus, so.
But
well,
it's doubled.
it's possible. What did you roll?
Critical crit, 16.
Yes. How does he die? How does he die?
He's standing over Bob, ready to give the finishing blow, and he just gets a bolt right in the chest.
Right in the heart.
And the little goblin hiding behind a rock.
Yep. And it's like Chuck's disappointment in his friends got him to the point where, okay, I actually have to do something here. And he falls over backwards. And that takes us out of initiative.
All right. I would like to say then that Chuck and Lady Frost, being the healers they are, will get out their med kits and do that thing they do.
Yeah.
I would think.
Bob, you should not have dying 2. You should have dying 1.
I take dying 1 from the first fall.
Yeah.
Remember?
Oh,
I
do
get,
you?
Yeah.
Well, it would be wounded 2.
Yeah, I
It
get.
would be. Oh yeah, yeah,
one.
because he had wounded 1, so
Mhm.
he goes to dying 2, right?
Oh, yep. Okay, yep.
All right. So I got to figure out where on here is.
Yeah, that hurt me more. I should have just stayed down the first time.
Where is the
Chuck is still
Healer.
alive though, and that's the bonus.
Yep,
'Cause
Chuck
he killed them.
will. I gotta try healing munch. I suck at this though, munch. I'm just telling you. At least you're alive.
Healer's
though, so I
tool.
can kill you.
is it healer's tools?
Hold on, I
Treat
got it.
wounds.
Is a
Treat wounds, I think is
medicine
what it is.
check. Or yeah, treat wounds is the
Oh, she would to keep
15
from-
flat check.
to keep Bob from dying. She would first do a what is it? Administer first aid to just stabilize him, so that he's not dying more, right? I don't know how
let's
that
look at
works.
dying. Let's look at dying quick.
And I
Yes.
would assume you would just heal me.
Yeah, but it takes 10 minutes. I don't know if you're dead by then. Dead.
Yeah, that would. Yeah,
Oh,
you gotta
I gotcha.
stabilize him first. So.
I do have
it's
I
a
do
re-
have a potion
re-
of healing in my pocket that she knows I have.
roll a recovery check at the start of your turn, because it's going to take her a turn to walk through the puke to get to you.
Oh yeah, yeah. We need to stay in initiative basically. Death and dying, 459 to 461. God, there's 3 pages worth.
So do just a flat check equal to 10 plus your current dying value.
Okay, so I need to roll a d20.
Yeah.
Yep.
12 or higher, bro.
How does a 3 hit you?
Not well.
It's a failure, so your dying value increases by 1.
By 1. Yep.
So if she sees how bad off you are, she'd have to use a spell then, and
She
not wait.
knows he has a potion.
Yeah, I have a potion of
she
healing in my
knows she-
pocket.
She could move, retrieve his potion, and administer it
All right. Yeah, let's do that then.
to get him alive.
Yeah. Do you want to roll the potion?
Sure.
1d8, sir.
And then they'll take the 10 minutes to do the kit thing.
Okay. Treat wounds.
Treat wounds. I gotta figure out how that
What a
works.
stupid
What do I-
fucking roll. 1.
Hey, you're not
Oh,
dead.
you're alive. You're not dead.
Not dead yet. I'm getting better.
So, Chuck went over to Munch. Yes, I assume, to treat wounds.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, what is it? Just a medicine check?
It's a DC 15 medicine check. Yep. So let me do medicine. I can hurt you by doing this, by the way, if I critically fail. I'm just warning you.
It was DC 15 medicine check.
Yeah.
She rolled a 13.
Oh, this is her. Oh, sorry.
Do I spend
Well,
her?
Actually,
Alright.
no. Lady Sill's working with, Bob.
Bob, yeah.
And Chuck went to Munch. So this is Rick's check to make sure Munch is up.
Oh, she was doing
Oh,
she was doing one on, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Because they gotta wait another 50 minutes for another one because it's how that whole thing
Yeah.
works. So
Well, it's 10 minutes to treat wounds, though.
Yeah,
right,
it's 10 minutes to treat wounds, and it's a different situation. What Rick is? Oh no.
no, that's
No. We're right.
they're
we're
both
right.
doing treat wounds. Just trying to save spells if possible, but
Yeah.
13 does not meet the minimum then, right?
Correct.
So that would be a failure.
Not a critical failure.
Okay, we're gonna vote for would Ryan have spent a hero point to re-roll that, or just wait an hour?
I think that at 1 hit point,
You
I
use the
feel-
hero point.
I feel like we would take an hour maybe to search the room and search the goblins and kind of discuss.
Okay,
Maybe
And
we
try
could
again
discuss
after an
the
hour.
plans for fighting a dragon.
You're. Oh yeah, you are at 1 hit point. I was gonna say,
Mhm.
you're awfully we-oriented here for someone laying on the ground unconscious, but you
Okay.
got a hit point.
So
you're back.
how much did Munch get, or did Munch?
Sorry.
Uh,
Okay.
That's
Try this again.
Rick.
So this is a medicine check.
Yep. Medicine check for Rick for Munch.
I rolled an 8, so I did not succeed either. Munch gets nothing.
Okay, so when you're
Munch
stabilized but unconscious, do you wake up eventually?
That is an interesting question.
Uh,
Knocked out and dying.
So I spent all my hero points to stabilize with 0 hit points. So I don't gain the wounded condition, but I don't gain or lose. Okay.
If you are unconscious with 0 hit points but not dying, you naturally return to 1 hit point and awaken after sufficient time passes. The GM determines how long you remain unconscious for a minimum of 10 minutes to several hours.
I would say if they're waiting an hour, at about that time, you would probably come to with 1 hit point.
Okay.
So you and Bob, well, Bob's up at 1 hit point, but you look around the cave.
Yeah.
You're taking a short rest, giving it some time, and
I'm guessing Ryan, if Ryan was playing Lady Sill, he would have spent probably 3 heal spells by now, but
trying to save those.
yeah. I feel bad
Alright.
using them.
Use them if you
Because
have to.
if he uses them, we have to leave.
Yeah.
Theoretically, we could spend 12 hours sitting here, and every hour try to heal for whatever 8 or something, and if we're successful 3 times, then it's like a long rest.
Do you do anything? Are you sitting in here?
Well, I'm laying in here for that hour because I'm unconscious.
Are the rest of you staying in here for the hour?
I would, because we'll have to roll for that fortitude, right?
Yeah, every minute.
Rock's
Possibly be throwing up.
Yeah,
Like,
gonna go back to the bedroom.
Lady
yeah,
still is
there you go.
not feeling it. So yeah.
Yeah, Bob would drag Munch.
Munch.
Yeah.
Okay. You put him on one of the goblin beds in the other room.
Yep.
Big one.
And
How did I get here?
Bob will sit guard at the doorway.
All right. Cool. So you're not retching. You spend an hour here. You can try treat wounds again.
Did I did a quick check of those goblins or those things before we left. Did we find anything? And I'll roll for
There-
fortitude if you need me to.
They each had a club and a javelin, and
I guarantee you,
One of-
Lady Sil would have pinged before she left that room.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Nothing pings. There's a small bag tied to the waist of one of them. Inside this leather pouch is a handful of strange coins. Not what you typically see on coinage in the area. The one side has an image of like a tower inside a cave, and then if you flip it over on the other side, there is a sinister looking elf head on it. But they amount to 38 silver and 4 gold. Different coinage though than what you're used to seeing. Spends the same, different looking though.
38 silver, 4 gold.
Yep. So you're taking a short rest. Oh, by the way,
Well,
you get 120. You get 120 experience for that fight. That should put you over 1,000.
yes, definitely.
And because it is 20 to 10, I am going to suggest: would you like to go back to town, rest, level up? We can talk through some of the leveling up here, and then we can dive back in next week with everybody and at level 2.
Was there another, just to save time, I guess, there was another way out of that cavern?
Yeah,
The water.
through the waterway.
That was the only other way out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, there is there's another way out of that cave. It is very deep and very dark and very, like, kind of treacherous. Like, you
Can I use mining
Believe-
lore to...
that would actually be a really good idea. Yeah, use your mining lore.
It's only a 9.
Only a 9. A 9 is enough, though, looking at it, that you understand that this is probably outside the scope of what you're currently trying to do and could only lead to more trouble, as you understand that the deeper you go into caves, typically, the more dangerous things get. And you just fell, and Bob just fell, and...
Yeah. We have a better option through a different passageway, so...
Yes.
Okay. After an hour, then...
I'm gonna
Lady
say
Sil
you
would-
take the time in here
Okay.
to eventually get to the point where you have a hit point or two.
Yeah.
Because,
Because we have to get
You-
past that fountain again in case it goes off.
well, do you?
No. We
Oh,
can-
no, we don't. We know the way around. We just have to throw
Yep.
up a couple times, and then we're fine.
Yeah. If you held your breath and ran, I think you'd be fine getting past it without having to do the check. So you work your way through the waterway back into the room on the first floor here. And work your way back up to... The hell's the name of this town again?
Otari.
Otari, yes, thank you.
The town of
Back up to
Pathfinder.
Otari. The town of Pathfinder, yes. Work your way back up into Otari.
Okay. So then what Lady Sil would do is she has 4 heal spells. So she would do her best to make everyone full before going to bed because she gets her spells back at the end of the day or at the start of the next day. So I would assume everyone would be able to go to full.
Yep.
Between that and the treat wounds, between all of that, I think everybody should be fine.
So this isn't
You
like
will
a
have the time to do it.
So
This
this
will
isn't
end up
like-
being a long rest. Or a rest.
yeah. This isn't like an RPG where you gain a level and you're magically back up to full hit points.
No. No, but the game I'm working on, brainstorming and trying to put together, I'm having ideas about hit points that I was like, what video game things can I drop into here that might expedite things like this?
Mm-hmm.
So you head back to town. You guys are gonna level up now. So let's talk about leveling up, and we'll let Ryan level up his character.
Yeah.
But let's see, where is the level up? There's a level up section in this book.
I'd be tempted to tell you at level up that maybe he can switch to his alt rather than confuse things with race and stuff. I don't know.
Possibly.
It's between you and him and how complicated it might get based on choices he can or can't make.
Yeah, I may have you all start back at level 1. I don't know that I'm gonna let him go over the top just for balance reasoning.
Okay.
Alright. Character level from 1st to 20th. Leveling up 31. Really early in the book. Very early in the book. When you level up. Level up checklist. Increase your level by 1 and subtract 1,000 XP from your XP total. That's your first thing.
So what are we at for XP in general?
Just
I had
over 1,000.
1076,
Sounds right.
if I did the math right.
So we're at 76.
Yep, 1076 as well, so down to 76.
Yep. So you should be down to 76 hit points and be
76
level-
experience, yes.
Experience 76 hit points. I'm reading the next line, which is increase your maximum hit points by the amount listed in your class entry in Chapter 3. So, classes. Here's my classes. So, in your classes, where is your hit points? You increase your maximum number of hit points by this number at first level and every level thereafter. So you just get a straight hit point increase.
Cool, I get 12.
It's that number plus your Constitution modifier.
Oh, plus Constitution modifier.
Yep.
So plus 2 more.
Yep.
Less chance of dying.
Yay. Then,
Done.
add class features from your class advancement table, including ability boosts and skill increases. So at level 2, the barbarian gets a barbarian feat and a skill feat. I have my finger in the barbarian class. So-
Okay. I'll have to look. I think the barbarian feat was going to be pretty easy to pick because there was only one that I really wanted that I think I saw. Skill feat's going to be a little tougher
Yep.
because there's a lot of
Oh.
skill feats to choose from.
And you guys can look through this stuff as we talk through it. The entries on page 31 of the core rulebook. So let's see. Select feats as indicated on your class advancement table. For ancestry feats, see Chapter 2. For class feats, see your class entry in Chapter 3. For general feats and skills, see Chapter 5. Next step. Add spells and spell slots if your class grants spellcasting. See Chapter 7 for spells. Increase all your proficiency bonuses by 1 from your new level. And make other increases to your proficiency bonuses as necessary from skill increases or other class features. Increase any other statistics that changed as a result of ability boosts or other abilities. Increase all of your proficiency bonuses by 1 from your new level. Huh, what does that
So
mean?
that's the stuff I think that Wanderer's Guide will take care of. Because
Yeah.
when you're trained in something, it's your like level time or your level times whatever or times your training. I think it is. So like, if you're trained at level 1, it's 2. If you're trained at level 2, it's 4. If you're trained at level 3,
Correct.
it's 6.
Yeah.
Or maybe that's the proficiency bonus. No, that's the proficiency bonus that
Yeah,
changes.
but that's what we're referring to. Increase all your
okay.
proficiency bonuses by 1 from your new level.
Okay, that's what it is.
So your level goes up, so that
Level-
multiplication
It's
changes.
it's proficiency bonus is equal to your level plus 2. So all of those just go up 1. So that should automatically take care of itself in Wanderer's Guide.
Yep. And then the last thing is adjust bonuses from feats and other abilities that are based on your level. So we're gonna level up. We're gonna have a combat or 2 and then be done with this adventure. But it teaches us leveling up.
No, it's good. It's very good for us. Okay, so
And yes, it will help with this.
So there is in Wanderer's Guide, if you hit the edit for your character, it does have the choose your level when you're on the first screen. So I'm assuming that if you just change that to level 2, it'll ask you all of the things.
Well, I think it automatically changes your. I'm checking right now. It automatically adjusts your hit points, and then on your class tab, scroll to the bottom, and that's where you get your level 2 stuff.
Okay. That works.
Skill feats, whatever. So did you say we did not heal up then, or we did heal up?
You would.
We did.
You would.
Yeah.
You'd have rest. You'd be fully healed. You're gonna go into this thing at level 2, ready to go.
I ended up with an extra 12 hit points. Hooray for me.
Yay.
Bob, that'll help.
Yeah, maybe I won't.
We
fall
need
so
it.
many times.
We're dying in like 2 hits, so we need the.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're gonna need it. You will need leveling up.
There it is.
And your proficiency bonus goes up 1 too, so that helps our rolls.
Yeah. Help you roll. And I'm gonna have a week to determine if anything's changed down here, which I think it's going to a little bit.
When did that update?
I mean, I would think the expectation in the module is that you're expected to level up. So
At some
Yep.
point.
You're expected to level up right here.
so I would.
That's why I asked you guys last week. Are you intending on going back to that room or not? And when you said you were, I'm like, okay, well.
Because we were this
If
close.
you weren't, yeah, I was gonna say if you weren't, you were so close. I was like, I'm gonna just give them a XP to bump them to.
So we could have been level 2 last week. Damn it.
Yeah, but you chose to explore and be good adventurers. So I appreciate that.
All right. I think for my barbarian feat, I'm going to choose no escape.
Ooh. what
So
is
the
that?
trigger is, and now this may or may not come up, but a foe within reach attempts to move away from you. So I can use my reaction to keep pace with a retreating foe, stride up to your speed, following the foe and keeping it in reach throughout its movement until it stops moving, or until you've moved your full speed.
Ooh.
So basically, it's like, oh, you're trying to run away from me? Yeah, I'm coming with.
Yeah.
Good against
Get over
kobolds,
here.
probably. So that saves me from having to move on my turn. So I think that's the one, because,
That's actually really cool.
yeah,
There's
I'll
a
choo-
lot of
I'll
different
choose that
skills
one.
and stuff.
Skill feats, there's a lot. Yeah.
Skill feats, yeah, exactly. I was thinking about it, Rick, when I'm done with Eberron, that Eberron campaign. My next campaign will probably be in Pathfinder.
You're trying to
But
teach everybody how to play it?
Yeah, I was talking with Dave and Christina last night about that. But at that time, like, it's going to take us until the core player and core DM, like the 2.1
Yeah.
versions are out. So I will just tell everyone, just hold off on buying anything. if you want to buy anything, otherwise we'll have stuff. Like, I have the core, the core rule book still works, and I have it, so I'll be able to take it and just drop it on the table and say, here.
Intimidating strike sounds really good. Your blow not only wounds creatures, but also shatters their confidence. Make a melee strike. If you hit and deal damage, the target is frightened 1 or frightened 2 on a critical hit.
Wow.
That sounds good.
That does sound good.
Yeah, that sounds really good. I have to look, because I can choose a fighter class, or I can add a dedication. And I don't know what dedications do. You become trained in athletics if you... Oh, so I can kind of, sort of, like, dual class, because I can add
like a
sorcerer
multi-class?
dedication, champion dedication, bard dedication, or barbarian dedication.
Just don't get too attached to this guy.
What's that? Oh, you'll be right back.
Just don't get too attached to him unless you. I mean, not that we have to throw these characters away. We can always come back to them, but don't fall in love. Let's see. Oh, those are the ones I couldn't choose from.
So if I chose the sorcerer dedication, I could choose a bloodline. You become trained in the bloodline's 2 skills. For each of these skills in which you were already trained, you become trained in a skill of your choice. Okay. You cast spells like a sorcerer. You gain access to the cast a spell activity. You gain a spell repertoire with 2 common cantrips from the spell list associated with your bloodline.
This is as a fighter?
I can choose a different dedication.
It's multi-classing, essentially.
Basically, it's a multi-class.
Yeah. Yeah, because there is no multi-classing in Pathfinder. This is how they do it.
Yeah, so I can either choose a fighter class or I can choose a dedication. But like, there's some that are blocked off. Like, I can't choose alchemist, cleric, druid, monk, ranger, rogue, or wizard. But I can choose sorcerer, champion, bard, or barbarian. So if I choose the barbarian, I could then rage.
A raging fighter. A raging Cajun.
Yeah, I was looking at that. You can rage. Disadvantage to that is that you can no longer demoralize, because demoralize requires the mental feat, and you can't use mental feats while raging.
Yep.
So there's some trade-offs to it.
Mm-hmm.
That is cool.
I'm gonna have to think about this.
Yeah. Well, we can. You got all week to explore it. Go to level 2 and yeah, we'll have some fun. As Jeff with this 2.1 edition, I was looking. They did a bunch of presentations at PaizoCon. They're getting rid of the there's some lore stuff that was like OGL related, like the chromatic and metallic dragons.
Okay.
And alignment's going away. So they just now have holy and unholy. So what they're doing for dragons, this is just so cool, because they have the 4 types of magic, the arcane, divine, primordial, and occult. They're going to do an unholy and holy dragon for each of those 4 types of magic. Oh my god. That makes me
Nice.
excited. I got a lot of lore shit, so.
Oh,
I had
I'm
to get
going
up my-
to, for my skill, I'm going to choose Intimidating Glare. You can demoralize with a mere glare. When you do, demoralize loses the auditory trait and gains the visual trait, and you don't take a penalty if the creature doesn't understand your language.
Yeah,
Yep.
I knew there was a thing that dealt
Yeah,
with that when you were trying to intimidate something that didn't
Yeah,
speak the language. It was like,
I got that at first level for somewhere in my choices. That is, that was what I was planning on doing until you called on the earth, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna call on the earth too. That was that.
that calling on the earth is cool. And keep in mind, you guys. Oh no, you won't have it now
No,
because
you
it was
won't.
24 hours, so those go away.
Yep.
So you don't have the ability to fly.
Say we all use the ability to fly to get up that cliff at the end.
Sure. Yep, that'll work.
It's like, it's going away anyway. We might as well.
Yeah, it's an easy up.
We basically fly back to town because we can.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to either take steady balance or it was one of the crafting ones.
Yeah.
I'm going to take battle medicine.
Oh, that's it.
It allows me to do treat wounds once in combat. Or I can do treat wounds in combat
That's
as an action instead of 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But I still only have a +4 to it, and I got to beat a 15, so no guarantees it's going to work. And you're still immune to it for an hour after I do it. So it's limited, but at least it gives us another healing option in combat.
In combat, yeah. Apparently, someone went on the Mexico Football Federation website and put Christian Pulisic as the president of the organization.
Like Aaron Rodgers owning the Bears.
Yep, exactly.
Funny.
That's fantastic. I love it.
All
All
right.
right, Norm, you
So-
want to take us out of here?
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll take us out of here. We gotta choose some titles, and I think everybody's probably got some Father's Day shit to do, so we'll make this quick.
Oh yeah.
We are Two
Play
Nerds
some
and Quest.
Diablo with my son.
Yeah, we are here every Sunday morning. Well, most Sunday mornings, 8:30 a.m. Central Time. Twitch.tv/Tom M Norm TOMMNORM. Support us by letting other people know about the podcast and the show. Support us by going to patreon.com/Two Nerds One Quest. Joining up there. Rate, review the podcast wherever you get your podcast from. Join us in Discord, bit.ly/Our Fun Discord if you want to talk to us about this, Pathfinder, D&D, video games, movies, music, whatever nerdy shit you want to talk about, writing, web development, whatever. Come talk to us. Beer. Definitely beer. Always beer. Yeah, we'd love to see you join us and have some fun. So, for me, for Rick, for the missing Cooch, Genius, and DMJC.
It's a secret cooch.
It's a secret Cooch. I'm not going to say what I was going to say. We'll catch you next week.
Do it. Say it.
No.